Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Scorpio and it's for right now. And it's timeless. You can use it anytime by clicking on it and getting to understand two important messages. That's what I do put all the intention in this reading. I do two important messages for every Scorpio, and it's for right now and it can be used anytime. I hope you'll enjoy the reading, my dear Scorpio. I'll begin with this section here, doing message number 1, all about it, and then I'll do message number 2 and all about it. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you here. Thank you all for being here. My best wishes, regards to each and every one of you. We're going to start with the first message for every Scorpio, what you need to know. 2 important messages. Wow. Something's getting activated. Something is developing behind the scenes that you're not aware of. And this is going to help you overcome a major challenge and start something new. A great new beginning is about to activate, and it is very much supported by all the heavens, the universe. They all got your support there. It is the heavens and the universe that's activating this for you. And let's see further. Let's see what else is there for you, my dear Scorpio, in reference to this activation. Okay, so we got 3. Here we go. 3 important messages. First and foremost, your intuition might be already telling you with the wolf. The white wolf is all about intuition. It is about freedom. It is about trusting your inner power, inner knowing, believing in your power, and it's about freedom. So your instincts is going to let you know that soon you are going to be free. Something about someone with the letter A, initial A is there. And we got something to do with 7 days, 7 weeks, July, impacting this subject here. The second one is there is going to be a Leo, or it could be Leo season, that you are going to be given a lot of strength and a lot of power and a lot of courage. It could be a Leo entering your life and giving you all of that. Leo is your twin flame. And if you put earth with them, that would make it a soulmate. So you need fire and you need earth to have your soulmate, and you need either one for a twin flame. Except air, you don't need air because that just causes turbulence. Now, the important factor here is a lot of power is going to be given to you, and it's going to be happening through a Leo or through the Leo season, which is usually July, August. So timing Leo time, and it could be someone that's got Leo within them, part of them. The diamond ring is about agreements. It's about promises, marriage, union. It's about partnerships, and also it is about proposals and engagement. It's in this case also it is about freedom and taking you to the highest and next level. Timing, we got 25 weeks from the time, 25 days or weeks from the time you see this reading. So that's that one. And now I'm going to take on some tea leaves and see what else for you. What else is activating? It's all about this activation that's taking place. Something is happening. Okay, so we got the rainbow, which is really wonderful. This is really happiness and abundance coming your way, a lot of joy. There is someone of masculine energy that you might be dealing with. And then we've got the horse. Could be the year of the horse. 2026 was the year of the horse. If you're seeing this in the future, it'll be something to do with July. It could be connected to someone that's born in the Chinese year of the horse. It could be a soulmate. And the final one, there's 2 of them. We've got the torch and the forest. Okay, that's enough. So I'll just go through them with you to give you a fair idea of what's going on. The rainbow says whatever it's activating, you are going to be dealing with the end part of a difficult situation. It's over. It's going to be over, and you are going to be having a lot of happiness come your way. The quill is about going back to the basics, and it is about communications. Something that you will communicate, something that is going to help you overcome a problem. They could be dealing with a fair man, like fair complexion or gray hair. Could be a masculine energy here. The horse is Chinese year of the horse. Could be someone born the Chinese year. It could be a short journey, and it is about freedom also. So a lot of freedom, a lot of spiritual growth. The forest is about muddled and unclear thinking because of not knowing what's happening. Once this is activated, everything will be clear, and you'll have the seeing things clearly, transparency, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding with the torch, and a lot of truth will be revealed to you. You'll know exactly where you stand and where you're going. So let's see what else is activating. Let's have a look. We're going to take 2 more. There's one and there's the other one. Okay, something is ending, and the skull is about rough patches, needing to borrow money, end of a chapter, end of a job that you were not happy with. It could be also you want to leave your job, leave your career, and start fresh, reinventing yourself. So there's something like that, starting your own thing perhaps. And of course, the golden wings are rising above all money matters. So whatever is getting activated, it's going to help you financially big time. It's taking off, and there's a lot of profits. Business is going to take off if you're starting a business. If you're leaving work to start a business, your own thing. Many of you are going to go through a lot of money, to the point where there'll be no issue. All you'll be thinking about is spiritual work, spiritual, your life's purpose, just a lot of spirituality above money issues. Money issues are going to come to an end. Now, I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else is activating for you. Because there's a person, and there's Leo, and there's an engagement. I want to see if there is something else. Yes, there is something. Some of you are reconciling with someone from the past, fixing, repairing all your problems with someone, getting together. And some of you are meeting an old partner, soul partner that you might have, had a past life with. But there is someone coming from your past into your life, whether it's going to be someone that you've already had issues with and you're repairing them, or it's someone totally new. It could be a soulmate, like I said. And it says a heart-to-heart conversation, honestly discussing your feelings with each other is going to take you to the next level. And the next level could be this engagement ring, escalating to high levels. Now, I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck here to see, is there anything else that might give us clues and timing? Okay, and there they are. It says relationship change. So, yes, there is a relationship ending, and there is one that's starting. And everything is going to synchronize, and you'll see things doing well. I'd say within 11, the relationship is going to change. Within 6 to 11 days or weeks, and then you will have full clarity of knowing that it's over. And then all the synchronicities and all the signs are going to be showing you that you're going to be free from that, and someone new is entering your life. Someone extremely wonderful. There's going to be a lot of spirituality in their entry. That's why I said it is possibly a past life. And the golden wings are about spirituality. Something ending and something spiritual happening there. Some wonderful connection. Maybe someone from your past lives. It's all happening, and it's happening within 6 to 15 weeks from the time you see this reading. And then finally, I'm going to take one more message for this section. Oh, and they gave me 2. And it's amazing. They keep repeating. Sagittarius here, very strong. So there's another fire energy. So many of you are going to be dealing with Leo entering your life, or Sagittarius is a Sagittarius card. Temperance. And both fire, which is your twin flame. If they've got earth in them, that means it's a soulmate. So I feel like someone very wonderful is entering your life. A little bit of patience. It says things are going to change, and there's success. It's on its way. Have patience. I'd say within 5 to 14 weeks, everything is going to sit into its place. And then finally, we've got the Death card, which is connected to you, Scorpio. This is your card, but it's also about endings that are taking place in your life and preparing you for great new beginnings that are going to be successful ones, without a doubt. So that is all about the first and the most important part of your message. Now we're going to go to the second part of the message, the second message, and its content, and see what that one's all about. The truth for every Scorpio that needs to know. Right, it says choose a new direction. So whatever direction you have chosen, it's not a good one. That's why it says choose a new direction. So let's have a look what they mean by that. Because you know what, maybe some of you are still trying to fix something that's no longer working and thinking maybe this new way of doing it is going to work. Let's have a look. We'll find out more as to what this choosing a new direction is all about. Okay, so we got 1 element of water. Okay, so you might be dealing with a water energy, and they might be saying move on to the next level. Because the next level is, oh my God, look at this again. There's excitement, and there's the ring again. Connection, agreements, union, marriage, all of that. Okay, now I have a fair idea. Actually, they might be saying that there'll be an end to someone that you might be dealing with that might be of water energy and might be born with the Chinese year of the rabbit. Maybe they are too superficial. They're not really, you're not really happy with them. Maybe there's a lot of situations to do with sexuality rather than romance and loving. That is a possibility. You want more emotional connection. You want deep connectional, emotional. But I think, many of you might have been dealing with someone of water energy for compassion. That's what it looks like to me. But your intuition is saying now it's over. Choose a new direction. Move on from this. Again, the letter A here. It could be, like I said, someone that, you could have had feelings for in the past, but it's sort of like coming to an end. Unless you're meeting someone that is water energy with fire, then that's different. But this looks to me like choosing a new direction, and this is over. Something new is happening where it's going to be a lot of excitement. You're meeting this person for the first time. There's a lot of excitement. There's fireworks, there's passion, there's chemistry, and it doesn't look like it's there. So maybe some of you could be meeting someone of born Chinese year of the rabbit. That could be Leo or Sagittarius, fire energy. That would make a big difference. If it's water and fire, again, it's a not soulmate, a twin flame, so it'll be fantastic. Either way, I see agreements in every way. There's agreements. There's something that's activating. It could be a new relationship. You're committing. There's commitment. Both of these are commitment. Both this and this are to do with commitment. I feel like many of you are going through commitments, partnerships, and some of you are going into closure. There is an ending, just like this says, and then there is a great new beginning, and just like the death card said. So great new partnerships are coming. There's going to be a great bond. And again, the letter A is all over the place. So there may be an initial, your initial or their initial, something to do with the letter A. So we'll find out more as we go along. Let's just see what else is there. Now I'm going to go through the tea leaves and see what else, this new direction, leaving something behind, and they're advising you for a new direction, what that one is all about. Let's have a look. We got the wind chime. You want peace in your life, peace and harmony. Maybe you don't have peace and harmony. And there's the ring again. A lot of Scorpios are getting married, without a doubt. Now I am certain. You can't have 3 rings in a reading. It's never happened ever. We barely get 2 together. There is a journey, destiny, and someone is leaving and someone new is entering your life. July marks a very special time. So whenever you see this reading, you might be near July or July and October. Look at this. July and October. Something big happening in July or October. And also another important thing is this. I've got to hold it up because this has never happened. Never to this degree. Look at that. This is the biggest event ever. Many Scorpios are getting married. Those of you who are not getting married, you're meeting the person that you're supposed to spend your happy ever after with. It's all about connections, agreements. Some of you may be already married and you're doing a new job, activating a new business and going into partnerships, and there's agreements and contracts being drawn, but the majority may be getting married or getting proposed to. Something major with the ring. It's all over the place, and it's taken over your reading in every way. So the clues are the fire energy. We got water and fire. Twin flame here is very strong. And this came here also. And there's a lot of excitement. A lot of excitement. There is a chair that's going to be empty. Someone is leaving your life without a doubt. But the wind chime shows that you are going to have peace and harmony when they leave. So that's wonderful. And then comes the excitement. And the excitement is a new way of doing things. Some of you are traveling and meeting someone. There's distance. Some of you are indecisive as to where to live, whether to live in this place or this place when you are planning to get married. There is something like that. Or some of you might be thinking about business. It depends what it is. This new direction, you are going to make the decision between July and October. Now, there could be also someone born in July, which is Cancer, water energy, and Leo. Leo here again. July is Leo. October is Libra and Scorpio yourself. So between July and October, or someone that is Leo Cancer, which will be a twin flame. Leo Cancer could be the water energy, or Sagittarius with water energy. Either one is going to be Cancer, Sagittarius is going to be a twin flame. Now that we established that, we're going to take 2 more messages from this deck to see what else is there. Okay, so there is a separation. There is an ending. Something has reached to an impasse and it's coming to an absolute end. It could be business, it could be work, it could be a relationship. It's just reached to a dead end. Oops, sorry. It's reached to a dead end. There isn't much you can do about this. There could be money conflicts. There could be, you know, a breakthrough finally making you see something that's over. It has nowhere to go. There is, you've been defensive maybe about a situation. You may need, some of you may be needing like implementing some sort of laws, orders, getting a lawyer. For some of you, there could be a pay cut from work where there is injustice. You might need a lawyer. Being fired maybe for no good reason, but it is about an ending of something, that's for sure. Then it shows here there'll be business tools. You might be needing more money, but you are going to be living well. More money for your business tools, but you are living well. Some of you might be considering food-related business, but if you're a sole provider, there's more work and more money on its way to you. So that's great news. Let's take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need a new direction for. All these were clues about what's happening. Okay, yes, financial difficulties and letting go of controlling issues. Maybe you were dealing with someone very controlling and now it's over. It's over. Someone controlling you're saying goodbye to. You might have had financial issues or career problems. There were problems in their financial issues. Maybe they had financial issues and it was all too much for you. You've got to slowly allow the situation to unfold naturally and let it go. Let go of controlling issues or let go of someone controlling. I feel like July, October is going to be the time for you to be released. Financial issues are a factor in your love life. And right now, so whenever you see this, there are issues with finances because there are financial cuts, there are leaving jobs, starting a new chapter, a new business. It's all happening. But ultimately, the outcome is absolutely incredible because you're finally going beyond money matters. You're becoming more powerful with money. And also, you are going to be living well. So that is great news. Now I'm going to take on 2 more messages with clues and timing. For all Scorpios, the truth. Oh, that's 1. Okay, completion. There is a chapter that's coming to an end. It's absolutely coming to an end. And that's what, let me just take 1 more. And there it is. There is a chapter that's coming to an end. And that's what this is all about. Endings. And this ending is happening within 9. It could be September or 9 weeks from the time you see this reading. Something is completing, maybe a karmic chapter or a situation that was very complicated, coming to an end, overcoming any challenges, and something is ending. And then it could have been to do with parenting, or somebody that you were parenting, or they were parenting you, or there may be issues to do with parenting. There is a situation, there was a challenge, but it is coming to an end. Again, we've got a 999 here, connected to the Chinese year of the monkey, and also connected to family matters and completion of endings to difficult matters or challenges, coming to an end and completion of a chapter. So that is wonderful. I'm going to take 1 more message in the same sector here. 1 more message for every... I might take 2 actually. 1 because I took 2 here, so I'll take 2 for every Scorpio. 1 more message, the truth. Okay, there is a Leo again. Look at this. This is the Leo card. The strength card, the power card is all Leo. Leo again twice, and then we've got July again, which is connected to Leo. Very strong Leo. I feel like a fire energy, a Leo is going to make an impact in your life on a grand scale. This is so important for you to see this. I'll hold it up. So we got Leo, we got July, and we got the Strength card, which is a major arcana, and it is to do with Leo, okay? So Leo is impacting your life on a very... You might be getting married to a Leo, put it that way. Or there may be a new person entering your life around July or Leo time, or even starting a business, a new activation of a new business with someone that is Leo. Timing with Leo timing is July again. So July is going to impact your life whenever you see this reading. This is timeless, but whenever you see it, it's going to be July, August. But then we've got July to October. So remember, all of that time is going to be very important. There is heartache over loss, saying goodbye, separation, end of a matter, heartache and loss is there. The Three of Swords, a painful truth that something should have ended some time ago. It's finally coming to an end. You might grieve the loss of this situation, but in another way, you are going to be relieved, because it looks to me like something more wonderful is entering your life, and you are going to be loving the change that's coming, because you are destined for a lot of happiness, a lot of peace. That's the whole message. Overall, it's showing me that you are going to be in a better position. Whatever is happening, it's ending, and you'll move to a better position. And that is the end of this reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. Do give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. I wish you a lot of love and light. Namaste.